Israel's prime minister says his country intends to control all of Gaza. He's also denying his government is engaged in a genocide in that region. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu talking with America's Newsroom co-anchor Bill Hemmer earlier today.
Will Israel take control of all of Gaza?
We intend to, in order to assure our security, remove Hamas there, enable the population to be free of Gaza, and to pass it to civilian governance. That is not Hamas and not anyone advocating the destruction of Israel. That's what we want to do. We want to liberate ourselves and liberate the people of Gaza from the awful terror of Hamas.
Are you saying today that you will take control of the entire 26-mile Gaza Strip, as it was 20 years ago to this month in 2005?
Well, we don't want to keep it. We want to have a security perimeter. We don't want to govern it. We don't want to be there as a governing body. We want to hand it over to Arab forces that will govern it properly without threatening us and giving Gazans a good life. That's not possible with Hamas.
There are 20 hostages that the Israelis believe are still alive. And in recent events, the closer the IDF got to them, many of them were killed. Are you prepared for that?
We're doing everything in our power to salvage the hostages. I think with a combination of the right military tactics and international pressure, we can get all of them, and certainly most of them, out.
We're in the southern town of Rafah, near the Sinai Desert in Egypt, and that town has been flattened. And you have been accused of genocide. How do you respond?
I mean, if we wanted to commit genocide, we wouldn't give 2 million tons of food to the population. And also, the reason you see the flattened buildings is because Hamas booby traps every single building. So when we come in, we first have the population moved, even though Hamas tries to keep them in the combat zones.
You're saying all these buildings were booby trapped?
All.
And they were not hit by the Israeli Air Force?
No, what I'm saying is
because it is building after building.
Well, these
house
are,
after house.
Remember, these houses are empty to population. They booby trap the streets, they booby trap the buildings. So we go in and clear it away. And that's what you would do. That's actually, that's what you did.
Reason why
that's what you did in your war zones, too.
The reason why this point is important for me to understand is we only saw one part of Gaza. We did not see the rest of it. Your own soldiers have been accused of killing innocent Gazans who are in line for food. That's the accusation, almost on a daily basis. Can you defend that?
Yeah, I could deny it because it's a Hamas accusation. They're the ones often who are doing the shooting and waiting for our soldiers to respond. And in fact, very often they don't respond. But all these stories are repeated ad nauseum, and the people don't even bother to check the facts. We're doing everything that we can to avoid civilian casualties.
Will you allow more independent reporters to go into Gaza and see it for themselves?
That's my conclusion. In fact, that's my instruction as of this morning to the military. And I said, that's exactly what you should be doing. Those who are lying are going to continue lying. But give honest journalists the ability to see the truth.
The president earlier today put on Truth Social that he wants all the Middle Eastern countries to join the Abraham Accords. Who are the holdouts?
Well, you know who we have peace with. So if you look at the other countries, they're the ones that are potential and real potential candidates for this. I think that the attack on October 7th, among other things, it was meant to destroy Israel, but it was also meant to destroy the possibility of peace between Israel and the leading Arab country, Saudi Arabia. I think there are at least 5 or 6 countries here in the Middle East, and President Trump and I have talked about it a great deal, and he's been just an unbelievable partner.
When asked if President Trump has given his go-ahead for Israel to go further into Gaza, the Prime Minister said that President Trump believes that Israel has to do what Israel needs to do. It's clear, though, these two men, these two leaders, they have a lot of communication together. The last time they spoke, Netanyahu says, was about a week ago. Brett?
Bill Hemmer in Jerusalem. Bill, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.